Gardevoir EX is already one of the best decks in the current format, with Henry Brand just taking down the Milwaukee Regional Championships with it, but it turns out it gets even better after Paldea evolved. So today we're going to go over why Gardevoir is going to be the BDIF after Paldea evolved. It picks up two new cards that really crack the deck, and that is Iono and Reversal Energy. First, Iono. You know that Gardevoir is always going to be falling behind in the early turns of the game while it evolves, sometimes even allowing one or two prizes before it's fully set up. So Iono is just such a natural fit for the deck because you can draw several cards in the early turns whilst also limiting your opponent to a few cards. And like in the late game, one of the strongest plays this deck can make is you can load up a Gardevoir EX, and then just slam down Iono, limit them to one or two cards, and then be swinging with a 310 HP Gardevoir for 190 damage. So there's not a whole lot your opponent can do about that. In all likelihood, they're not going to be drawing a boss's orders or anything to get around it. So getting through 310 with just one or two cards is a nightmare for most decks. And the other huge card, of course, is Reversal Energy, which the Gardevoir from Chilling Reign already is such an incredibly powerful attacker with that Brainwave attack, being able to not usually reach one-shots on V-Stars and EXs, but it can get up there sometimes. But Reversal Energy makes it be able to do 310 damage rather easily. Reversal Energy reads, it provides 3 of any type of energy as long as you are behind, and it's attached to a evolution Pokemon that does not have a rule box. So Chilling Reign Gardevoir fits the bill for all these qualifications. Its Brainwave attack has 60 base damage, plus we can Psychic Embrace 6 energies on, adding 180, and topping it off with a plus 90 from Reversal Energy, getting us all the way up to 330 damage, one-shotting pretty much everything in the game. Reversal Energy also gives us license to play the new Luxray, which has the ability that lets us put it automatically onto our bench if we're behind on prizes. So this is no evolutions needed, we can just completely cheat the rules and put it right onto our bench. That's attack for Lightning and 2 colors, that's 180 damage. So with a Reversal Energy, we can attack with all just one energy attachment, and we can be threatening one-shots on Lugia and Palkia V-Star. So this is the current list of Gardevoir that I'm rocking right now. Of course, playing the 3-1 Ralt split for the to have one memory skip Ralt that can deal with Alone Vulpix, because most of our Pokemon, or all of our attackers, aside from Cresselia, do have abilities, which it is entirely hard for them just to play Lost City, and Lost Zone are only Cresselia, so we need that memory skip to be able to shut down those Alone Vulpixes. And the Refinement Curly is just such a reason to play this deck, because just refining through our cards, getting energies into the discard pile, making so we have access to pretty much everything, is one of the reasons why Gardevoir is so strong. Of course, Gardevoir EX is the one running the show with that Psychic Embrace ability, being able to attach as many Psychics as we like from our discard pile, so we can load up incredibly powerful attackers like Gardevoir and Zacian that have very high damage ceilings to threaten one-hit knockouts on basically everything. Cresselia is very cool because it synergizes with Gardevoir's Psychic Embrace ability. We can put damage counters onto one of our opponent's Pokemon, so we can just spread out a ton of energies on just about everything, and then Cresselia to snipe something down. We're playing one Mew because it is a Psychic Pokemon that can help us find our rare candies. We can pivot it freely with that Psychic Embrace. Greeting Greninja is a great way to get through our energies, draw more cards. We had to play Manaphy because of Chin-Pao decks, especially now, but also for Lost Zone box. I'm still playing 2 Professor's Research because that discard draw is still nice, and of course, if we are ahead late in the game or even early in the game, Iono is not going to be the most productive draw supporter for us. 2 bosses, so we can always make sure we have access to Pokemon on our opponent's bench. Workers is especially important because it is a supporter-based stadium bump, so we can recover it with Palpad. So if our opponent's going to try to go like Iono path late in the game to slow us down, we have an extra outs to bump that path to the peak. For Ball Search, I'm loading up with 4 Battle VIP Pass, 4 Level Balls, 3 Fog Crystals, and 3 Ultra Balls. This deck is going to be super consistent, be able to set up extremely quickly, get all of our guys down, just start refining, getting through the deck. Of course, like once we set up, all these Ball Search cards basically become free refinement fodder. We're playing 3 rare candies so we can just cheat the rules of evolution and automatically evolve a Ralt into a Gardevoir. Super Rod is another huge gain for Gardevoir from Paldea Evolve because it's just a better recovery card than like Clara or Miriam ever was. You can just get our Pokemon back for an item, which is just awesome not to spend a supporter for a turn. 1 Pal Pad so we can recover, especially that one of Worker, but up to 6 Ionos in one game. We're playing 1 Temple of Sinnoh, it can shut off annoying special energies, and then 1 Collapse Stadium. We can discard that Zacian from our own bench, or even discard a damaged Pokemon, and then reattach all those energies with a Gardevoir. And then finally 10 Psychic Energies and 1 Reversal Energy to close things out. So here's the list once again. It's a very basic Gardevoir list, but I think it's going to be very effective post-rotation, and it's going to be the best deck in format. It's a deck you're going to have to be able to beat if you want to do well at the NAIC, which is coming up in 3 weeks, which is kind of crazy to me that it's already going to be here. I'm super excited to be going to NAIC this year, but what do you guys think of Gardevoir? Is it an overreaction to put it automatically at BDIF? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on this video. It helps support me as a creator, and I really appreciate it. Paldea Evolved has so many impactful new cards that completely change the landscape of the Pokemon TCG. Well, but luckily for you, I made a tier list that goes over all the best new decks from Paldea Evolved, put them into tiers and ranking them. So if you want to check out that video, you better click in here. And this video is over anyway, so go check it out, and I'll see you in that one.